What's good? It's the Boxing Clinic. Good morning. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Your boy CJ Goodfella back with another one. And today, you got, I guess one of Jose Ramirez's managers and handlers or something like that. Going to Alex Saucedo, a guy who just beat, I think, Lenny Z on the undercard of Ramirez and Alexis Angulo. And a fight of the year candidate that some people may say. Alex Saucedo is the mandatory for Maurice Hooker and for the WBO, and that looked like that fight is gonna happen. And Regis Prograis got in on the fun as well too, and it was a nice little exchange. You know what I'm saying? And it's they continue to expose Jose Ramirez, and at some point, as a man, Jose Ramirez going to take his career into his own hands. He had to show Bob Arum that he can handle himself, which we all know that he can't handle himself. He not no elite level fighter. He not a world championship fighter. But this is what kicked off the. I guess this is what kicked off the Twitter beef right here, man. I guess it's one of Jose Ramirez's handler. He tweets at Saucedo, "Please don't call out Ramirez anymore. After this performance, we actually like you. To quote Jay-Z, we love you even though you don't love us. You are like the drunk uncle in the family." He's laughing now. Top Rank save him. Zip his mouth. I will fight Cholo after this. So he said Rick McGuinness, I don't know who he is, but I guess he promotes or helps promote or manage Jose Ramirez, and it's easy to talk when you ain't taking the punishment, man. I think Saucedo and Ramirez would be a hell of a fight. They both around the same level of fighter, in my opinion. They both about a good average fighter. Ramirez is a good action guy when you get him on the front foot. Saucedo seems like a good guy when he coming on the front foot and getting leverage on his punches. But when your fighter is one of the greatest ducks in modern day boxing history, you shouldn't be saying nothing on his behalf. It's a known fact, which we get into the next tweet, that your fighter legitimately ducked Regis Prograis and was going to duck Josh Taylor, and that's what made Josh Taylor go into the World Boxing Super Series tournament. So you can't be out here selling wolf tickets, man, when your fighter ducking everybody behind the scenes. And that's an actual fact. So whoever this Rick McGuinness is, man, he need to learn his facts about, what his fighter out here doing, man. Because, he's talking about, we love you, even though you love it. You talking like y'all top dog. Nobody recognizes Jose Ramirez as a top 5 welterweight, a junior welterweight. And then, his fighter gets out there and says, you know what, after Terence Crawford beat Horn, I'll fight Terence Crawford. I'll enter the tournament. I'll fight, Regis Prograis. Like, man, shut up. You sound like a whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what he sound like. A whole punani, man. And ain't nobody, buying them wolf tickets from old boy no more, man. Ain't got time for Jose Ramirez, man. He being protected more than Donald Trump at a Black Lives Matter rally, man. For real. But this is what the homie Regis Prograis had to say. He tweeted at both of them and 2 other people. Yeah, but not me. How about you tell your fighter to enter into the tournament where all the best in the world are going? He's the only one with a major belt not entering. Makes you wonder why not. See, Regis Prograis had to get on the fun because Regis Prograis got drugged through the ringer. He earned a shot to fight for a vacant title. It was supposed to be 2 title eliminators. It was him and Postal, eventually turned to Dongo. And then it was Jose Ramirez versus Miramon. The two winners of those 2 fights was supposed to meet for the vacant title. Obviously, they gave the title to Jose Ramirez because Bob Arum cashed out for it. And then when, Prograis became a mandatory, Bob Arum paid Prograis to go away, And Prograis, entered the tournament, so he took the free payday versus a okay opponent. And, and he moves on. It's like he took the money, Instead of wait a whole year or wait forever for a title shot, he took the money what's in the tournament. And I already, put my stance on the tournament last night. But yep, Regis Prograis had to get in on the fun. He on Twitter looking anything Ramirez say, he gonna let you know that it ain't gangster, it ain't G. Anything on his behalf that's being said, it ain't gangster. He right, man. How you out here and his handlers out here popping off shit, but behind the scene you paying guys to go away? Behind the scene, you really don't want to knuckle up. Then your fighter out here thinking he's something that he not. We all know Jose Ramirez is a perpetrator, man. He's probably the worst world champion right now, in my opinion. People say, well, Maurice Hooker fought for a title. He fought somebody for his title. You know what I'm saying? He fought a former world champion for us. So Amir Khan was a guy that got bounced by Adrian Granados, and Adrian Granados was getting bounced around by a fucking super featherweight Javier Fortuna, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hear none of that other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan was never shit. You know, people was comparing him to Tommy Hearns and shit. Who? Tommy Burns. You know, but this is what Alex Saucedo had to respond to Jose Ramirez's handler, Rick, whatever the dude's name is. Shut your big ass mouth and let your fighter who keeps fighting bums do the talking. There's mandatories for you guys to fight. Yeah, you keep choosing bums. I'll go to your backyard and take you and Ramirez out any day. You know, and that's facts right there. Alex Saucedo is actually paying attention. That's facts. He got 2 mandatories, and Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, both guys, they've either been paid off or both guys know they can't touch Jose Ramirez because of Bob Arum is paying the WBC to protect him and fight a guy like Danny O'Connor. He's fighting bums on this fight week. That's a fact. That's a fact. And Alex Saucedo could get his hands on Jose Ramirez if he beat Maurice Hooker, which I believe he could beat Maurice Hooker just because Top Rank not going to give Maurice Hooker a fair shake. And Maurice Hooker's already talking about going to Oklahoma because it's in the Southwest region where, you know, he's from Dallas, in that Southwest region where, you know, where they can fight. You know, that Southwest region, you know, he considered Oklahoma a close place. You know, and he want to go to Oklahoma, he going to fuck around and get robbed fucking with Alex Saucedo's. You know, he going to fuck around and get robbed. You know, Maurice Hooker should be the champion. He should try to have that fight in Dallas, you know, and try to, you know, mesh up with Earl Spence card or something like that. But, you know, maybe not. You know, maybe not for him, man. So, you know, I think Saucedo can get Hooker just on the basis of the fact that it's going to be on Top Rank's terms. It's going to be on their grounds. And they probably going to rob Maurice Hooker. You know, Maurice Hooker don't even see it coming. And that's going to be another belt now in the tournament. They probably going to have a big unification bout with Alex Saucedo you know, and Jose Ramirez. And may the best bum win. You feel me? I like Saucedo. He alright, man. I don't see him being world championship level. But he's a solid fighter. You got to add on to his defense. But Jose Ramirez, man, I lost a lot of respect for him in this whole situation. I never had no respect for him because I never knew who he was until he fought Mike Reed. And he dominated Mike Reed. I said, oh, this dude, you know, this dude might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, then I see him fight Amir Khan. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed at all. And then I seen how his little feminine ways and ducking people and then act like he want to fight people. Dog ain't no top fighter, man. You know, Regis Prograis should run through him. You know, everybody know that. You know, Saucedo might run through him. That's a good solid fight. They both on the same C level. They both C level fighters. That's a good fight. You know, Regis Prograis, then he a B level fighter. You know, potential to be A one day. I think their potential is B minus at top. Both of these guys are limited defensive fighters. And they're not even all that offensively to, you know, not have no defense. But, you know, y'all know what it is. It's the Boxing Clinic. More your boy CJ Goodfella dropping some bombs, you know, like Charlamagne the God. Give me one of the Clues bombs. But don't forget, we got the new college sports page popping off, S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. The link is in the description. Me, the Cali Enigma, and Classic Sports TV, a joint venture. We talking about college football. When the season heat up, we're going to talk a little bit more about it. But y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Don't forget to subscribe and share. We gone.